welcome to EWA Monday Madness. And we're kicking things off this week with Banshee Suzuki taking on Dottie Garret. And both women meet in the center of the ring, tied up, and Banshee backing Dottie up into the corner. Referee trying to get a break here, and we get one. Banshee follows it up, knocks Dottie to the corner, but Dottie with an elbow gets herself out of it. And now both women locked up again. Who's going to get the advantage? And again, it's Banshee backing Dottie up into that corner. Referee calling for a break. This time we don't get a clean break as Banshee hits a sucker punch and then charges in with a forearm in the corner. Banshee now out to the apron. Could be looking to take to the skies early here. Springboard drop kick, and down goes Dottie Garret. Banshee now applying pressure to the neck here with this neck crank. Really putting the twist on there. Stomp. And now Banshee, look at that, has the arm locked up. Chin lock applied though, but Dottie snapmares out of it. Banshee though hooks her up here. Picks her up, twisting suplex. Banshee goes for the cover, she hooks the leg, but Dottie kicks out at one. Banshee keeping her opponent off guard here to start things off, and now look at this. Ground and pound. Banshee to the top rope. Moonsault doesn't connect, and Dottie with a basement dropkick to the back. We see Banshee go to that top rope moonsault. Oh, look at this. Dottie, oh, had her in a figure four and then just dropped back. That put so much pressure on the knee on the back. But Banshee, none the worse for wear. Flatliner takes her down. She goes for the cover. She hooks the leg again. But Dottie kicks out. Banshee with a kick to the back of the head. And now Banshee going to go to the top rope. Dottie, though, catches her. Oh, but Banshee still comes off with a double axe handle right to the head of Dottie Garret. Dottie, I think, might have thought she was more stunned than she was, and now Banshee again with that arm trapped. But Dottie underneath the ropes. Referee called for the break. Banshee now grabs onto the arms. Oh, Kamagoye! Banshee now taking it to Dottie, drops her again into a flatliner. And now Banshee going to go to the top rope. Could she already be looking for the Obsidian Sky? Here it is! Oh, but Dottie gets out of the way and avoids it. Banshee, though, catches her in a springboard front kick. Dottie, though, now grabs her, tosses her over. Oh, knee to the face. She might have knocked her cold with that one. But Banshee trying to get to her feet. Counters Dottie here, but Dottie blocks. Kick to the midsection. Dottie now sends her off on the Irish whip and tosses her over her head and down to the canvas. Banshee now out to the apron. She blocks the right of Dottie, delivers a forearm. Dottie, though, catches her coming in, takes her down by the arm. Oh, stomp to the elbow while it was bent. That's a good way to break an arm. And Dottie now following it up, stomping on the hand. Really targeting that arm, which you know she's going to be softening her up, trying to get her in that riveter. Dottie now from behind, picks her up, sidewalk slam. Dottie now, it's her turn with the ground and pound. Banshee trying to cover up, but oh, now she's exposed. Couple of forearms flush to the face. But Banshee able to whip her down by the arm. Oh, she's going to the top rope. Could we see Obsidian Sky again? Here we go. She's a long way away. Oh, and she connects this time. This could be it right here. She hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3. She got her. Let's go back to the replay here as Banshee was all over Dottie early on here. Springboard dropkick takes her down, and then here off the top, double axe handle. And then look at this, stomp to the back, grabs onto the wrist. Kamigoye, knee right to the face. Banshee, springboard kick. Dottie flips her over here, whacks her with that knee to the face. Then tosses her off the Irish whip. Scoops her up here and then down with the sidewalk slam. But then Banshee, look at how much distance she covers with the Obsidian Sky. Hooks the leg, gets the 1, the 2, and the 3. Banshee Suzuki takes down Dottie Garret to kick us off this week on Monday Madness. All right, we got Jack Frost here taking on El Muerto. And we're into December now. You got to think maybe this is the time that Jack Frost would like to shine. Both men now locked up, collar and elbow. This is his time of year, but El Muerto, we know, can get as hot as anybody. Maybe he's the one who can thaw Jack Frost, but Frost here with this wrist lock. Full arm dragon twist, yanking on that arm and then putting that wrist lock right back on. Muerto looking for an escape. Another arm drag here. Arm dragon twist, and now with the standing top wrist lock here, but Muerto slips out, goes behind and into a standing side headlock. And now it's Frost who's got to find an escape. He shoots Muerto off the ropes. He drops down, and a knee to the midsection takes Muerto to the mat. Frost now picks up Muerto, but Muerto grabs the leg and dragon screws him over. Muerto now kick to the back. Muerto's going to have to use that speed, but oh, Frost runs him over with a clothesline. Frost now, what's he got in mind here? No, Muerto again picks the leg and dragon screws him over. He obviously has something scouted that says that Frost leaves that leg open at times. Muerto trips him. Oh, slingshot into a drop kick in the corner. Follows it up with a standing shooting star press. Muerto now goes for the cover. He gets 1, but Frost kicks out at 1. Oh, Frost swings that kick from the canvas. Muerto blocked it. And now both men locked up again here. Frost goes behind into that rear waist lock. Muerto now snapmares him over and applies a rear chin lock. Oh, Muerto, look at that. Bridging to put more pressure on the head and neck. Frost, takes Muerto down and now has him in a hammerlock as Muerto gets back to his feet. Putting the pressure on the arm here. Muerto goes behind and reverses into a hammerlock of his own. Muerto now turns him around and snapmares him and then goes back into that rear chin lock. And Muerto drives the knee into the back, coming out with the upper hand after that exchange of holds. And then Muerto drives the knee into the side of the head of Jack Frost. Muerto now sizing up his opponent, but Frost caught the kick and delivered a kick to the inside of the knee. Oh, and he avoids the drop kick attempt by El Muerto. Forearm to the back. Reversal on the Irish whip. Frost goes over the top to the apron. But Frost blocks Muerto, hits a forearm. Muerto, though, with those kicks to the knee, up into the fireman's carry, and into the Ushigoroshi. Muerto now picks him back up, but Frost blocks the right hand. Kick to the midsection. Frost up onto the shoulders. Muerto punches to the head, finds his way loose. Couple of forearms by Muerto, snapmares him over. And a basement drop kick to the side of the head. Muerto springs up to the top rope. Oh, I thought he could be looking for Cielo also, but he came off with a drop kick as Frost got to his feet. Didn't catch him full with it, but he caught enough of it. And now Muerto scoops him up and slams him down. He's going to go back to the top rope. Could be looking for Cielo Alto here. And there it is, but oh, Frost moves out of the way and Muerto crashes and burns. Frost now sends him off on the Irish whip. He drops down. Oh, looking for a belly-to-belly maybe here, but Muerto blocking it with those elbows to the side of the head. And now brings Frost over to the corner, slams him face first into the turnbuckle, but Frost with an elbow. And then an inverted atomic drop. Muerto, though, able to avoid him, delivering those kicks to the hamstring. Muerto now kick to the midsection. Oh, I thought he was thinking Destroyer there. Powerbomb instead, but Frost fights his way free like Muerto did earlier. And then power slams him over. Frost now goes for the cover. He hooks the leg, but Muerto kicked out at 1. Frost now measuring his opponent, daring him to get up, swinging a miss with the double axe handle, kick to the knee by Muerto. Oh, look out, La Magistral Cradle. He's got him hooked. 1, 2. No, Frost kicks out. Muerto charges in with a clothesline. A second one. Catches the kick. Back heel trip. Takes him down. Muerto now is going to go for a pin. He hooks the leg. 1, 2. And no, Frost just gets the right shoulder up. Frost now getting back to his feet. Muerto was going towards the ropes there. Catches him though. Oh, look out! Up into the electric chair. Oh, but Frost punching him in the head to get loose again. And then a rabbit lariat takes him down. Frost. Could we think a pile driver here? He is. Oh, and he spiked him right on the top of his head. Muerto looks like he's not moving. Frost is going to go to the top. I think he's going for the cold snap. And dives and connects. He goes for the cover and hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3. He got him. Jack Frost picking up the win over El Muerto. And you can see Muerto the worse for wear here, but wait a second, Frost going out after him. He blindsides El Muerto from behind. The match is over. You already won. He just slammed him face first into the ring apron. Oh, look out. Sending him into the steel ring steps. It was completely unnecessary. All right, our next match is in the ring ready to go as we have Judge Roy Mean taking on Anderson's stalwart Roedion. Bell sounds and this one's underway, and the Judge with a right hand to start it off. And now both men locked up, and Roedion sends the Judge back and then takes him down with a running clothesline. Oh, but the Judge with a kick to the head from the mat. And then slamming the arm of Roedion, but the kick again. This time it's Roedion. Kick to the midsection. Up, looking for a Hurricane Rana, but the Judge caught him. Oh, and he dropped him back across that top rope on the way down. And the Judge slamming Roedion face first into the mat. Oh, but Roedion again with that kick from below. And now both men locked up again. Who's going to get the advantage this time? And it's Roedion again, powering the Judge back up against the ropes. Referee looking for a break here, and he gets it. Double sledge there by Roedion. Forearms to the back of the Judge, bouncing him back and forth off the ropes. Roedion now sends Judge up over the top rope to the apron. Oh, but Judge catches him and drops him down throat first over the top rope. Judge now. Roedion avoids, but he doesn't avoid that running DDT as the Judge takes him down. But Roedion again with those kicks from the mat. Really successful to this point with those. And now Roedion behind into that rear waistlock. The Judge looking for an escape. And look at Roedion just squeezing away at the Judge here. Those massive arms of stalwart. And now takes him down with a side headlock takeover. Keeping that headlock applied on the canvas. And look at this, Roedion bridging to get more pressure. The Judge has got to find a way out of this. Roedion transitions into a front chancery and then drives the knee into the face. And now Judge to the floor. Roedion goes out after him, but I think the Judge suckered him in there and takes him down with a big right hand. Judge now sizing him up. Double axe handle between the shoulder blades. Judge picks him back up and now sends Roedion back into the ring. The Judge now back in himself. Looking to follow up, avoids Roedion there, but Roedion caught him with a right. And now picks him up, Saito suplex. Roedion now measuring the Judge as he gets back to his feet. Oh, here we go with the hammerlock. And then turns him inside out with the clothesline. Roedion goes for the pin. He gets 2, but the Judge kicks out at 2. Judge crawling his way over to the corner. Roedion charges in, knee to the face. Caught him into the corner, and now look at Roedion. He's going to go to the top turnbuckle. Diving elbow. Oh, but the Judge gets out of the way. Judge now, full arm dragon twist. Oh, look at this, yanking Roedion up by the arm and then taking him over. Judge drops the gavel on Roedion. Judge now going to drag him away from the ropes here. Could be looking to go for the cover. He hooks the leg. 1, 2. And Roedion out at 2. Roedion avoids the stomp and then takes Judge down with another running clothesline. Roedion now grabs onto the wrist. Yanks him up into the snatch power slam. Roedion hooks the leg. Could be all she wrote here. 2. No, the Judge shoots the right shoulder up before the 3. Roedion now, what's he got in mind? Oh, the Judge caught him with an elbow. Right hand. The Judge now hooks him. Oh, drives him down onto the knee. Into that backbreaker. Judge now sends him off the ropes. Back elbow. Oh, back fist to the head. Roedion, though, right back up. And he's going to send Judge off the ropes. Oh, hip tosses him out and sits out with it. He hooks the leg. 1, 2. No, the Judge kicks out again, and Roedion thought he had the win there. Sense a little frustration mounting. Oh, he goes for an elbow, but Judge gets out of the way. And the Judge, look at that, clotheslines and flips through to take him down. Now the Judge gonna go up to the top turnbuckle. Pulling out all the stops. Diving leg drop, finds the mark. The Judge goes for the cover. He gets 2. And no, Roedion gets the shoulder up. Judge complaining about a slow count there. The Judge now, applying a nerve hold here on Roedion. But Roedion gets out, takes the knee down. Oh, but the Judge able to counter, sends him off the ropes. Big spine buster by Judge Roy Mean. Roedion rolls to the corner, pulls himself back to his feet. The Judge now clubbing blow to the back. Grabs onto Roedion here, trying to position him. Oh, just yanking on that arm. Has it wrapped around the rope there. The Judge now picks him up. Oh, he's tying Anderson into the tree of woe here. Kick to the chest, and now, oh, look at this. Boot to the throat by the Judge. Judge now setting him up. Oh, he's got him hooked. He's got him up in the verdict. He's got him. Can Roedion get out of this? Oh, a couple of punches to the midsection. Able to get loose. Roedion now goes off the ropes. Shoulder block. Off he goes again. Another diving shoulder tackle. Swing and a miss by the Judge. Roedion picks him up and slams him down to the mat. Roedion now picks him up. Here we go with the hammerlock again. And there goes the clothesline. Roedion trying to drag him away from the ropes. Could be looking for a cover here after that. No, he's setting him up. Grabs the wrist again. Here it is, one more time. The snatch power slam. He hooks the leg. Should be academic here. Gets the 2 and gets the 3. Let's go to the replay as Roedion with that Saito suplex twisting him down. And then here we saw for the first time Hammerlock turns him inside out with the clothesline. But the judge would kick out here. And then the judge would be able to get something going here. Driving the gavel down. Goes for the cover. But Roedion kicks out. And then here Roedion follows up here with that snatch into the power slam. Would hook the leg. Thought it was over at this point. But the judge would get out at 2. And Roedion would keep the pressure up, but the judge continuing to kick out. And then watch this. Judge Roy Mean off the top with a diving leg drop. Would go right into the cover. But Roedion would somehow kick out. And then here the judge had him in the verdict. Roedion would counter. And then off the ropes with the shoulder tackle. One more time. The judge with a wild swing and a miss, and Roedion picks him up and plants him on the mat. And then immediately going right back to the hammerlock lariat. Wham! Nailed him with it. And then immediately after that, would go one more time into that snatch power slam, and that would be all she wrote tonight for Judge Roy Mean as he gets the 1, 2, 3. Anderson stalwart Roedion picking up a win over Judge Roy Mean and heading to the pay window this week on Monday Madness. All right, up next here on Monday Madness, we've got Vince Varick taking on the 5th Horseman. And Vince Varick is coming off a huge win last week over Bruno Breaks and immediately takes Horseman down with that gorilla press slam. And now just look at this, just squeezing the head of the Horseman, but the Horseman able to fight loose. And then drops Varick with a DDT. A lot of people saying that win by Varick over Bruno Breaks was an upset. But Varick looking to prove that it was no fluke this week. Oh, Horseman, though, takes him down with a forearm. And now the Horseman slamming Varick into the mat. Goes for an elbow, but Varick moves out of the way. Oh, he went for a pump kick, but Horseman was able to avoid it. And now Horseman grabs on. Varick holding on as well. Locked up here. Who's going to get the advantage? And it's Horseman. Pulling on the head here. Just putting the pressure on the side of the head. Oh, look at that. Just really putting that forearm into the side of the face of Vince Varick. Varick, though, shoots him off the ropes. No, shoots him over the top rope to the apron and then runs him over and shoulder blocks him down to the floor. Varick now real proud of himself there, posing in the ring. Oh, but now the Horseman on the outside showing he can pose too. And Horseman catches Varick with that running clip to the leg. Horseman now pulling Varick towards the ring and sends him back inside. Horseman back in with him and slamming Varick back of the head into the canvas. Goes for the cover, but Varick kicks out immediately. Both men now locked up, collar and elbow again. And Varick, look at that, gets the advantage into the standing wrist lock. Oh, Horseman able to slip out. Full arm drag and twist into a wrist lock of his own here. Varick reverses it and now twisting that arm up into that top wrist lock. Really applying the pressure to the wrist, the elbow, the shoulder, and look at Varick. Got Horseman down to a knee there momentarily. And now Varick, trips him down to the mat. He's going to go for the cover here. Forearm across the face. Horseman kicks out at 2. Horseman avoids the stomp and then hits a pump kick on Varick, who rolls out to the floor, and that was completely instinct. Horseman flying in with an elbow drop. Really keeping the pressure up here on Vince Varick. Standing shooting star press on the floor. Horseman now, what's he got in mind? Superman punch takes him down. Horseman now sends Varick back inside. Uh-oh, Horseman, could he be looking for a springboard here? He stopped on the apron. No. Back into the ring he goes. Oh, but Varick catches him with a small package. Hooks the legs, but only gets a 1 count. Oh, Horseman with an elbow to the head. Well placed there. And look out. German suplex. He's got the bridge, but you can see he doesn't have the hands locked. And that might have been the difference of securing the pin, as Varick is able to kick out at 2. Varick catches Horseman here, sends him off the ropes. Oh, he's going for a European uppercut, but Horseman avoided. But Varick with an elbow. Oh, Horseman follows it up. Oh, headbutt takes him down. Out to the apron. Oh, somersault senton, but Varick moved out of the way, and then a forearm takes. Oh, but Horseman avoids the elbow. Horseman now fighting loose with those elbows to the midsection. Grabs onto Varick, whips him into the buckle. Oh, Horseman getting fired up, charges in with a big forearm. Oh, but Varick with a kick to the midsection. Basement dropkick, but Horseman able to sidestep it, and now he's going to go for a pin. He gets 2. Varick kicks out at 2. Horseman thought he had the pin there, taking advantage of Varick crashing. Oh, but Varick with a kick. Oh, that time the pump kick connects from Vince Varick, and now look out. Slingshot somersault senton by the 400-pounder. He goes for the cover. He gets 2. Horseman just able to kick out. And then a standing shooting star press by the big man. And the 5th Horseman in the corner now. Oh, cannonball. Varick goes for the cover. 1, 2, and no, Horseman just kicks out. Kick to the midsection by Varick. Another one. Oh, look out. Double underhook brainbuster. 1, 2, 3. He got him. Let's go to the replay here, as Varick, using that size and strength to his advantage, would go for an early cover, but the Horseman would kick out. And then out on the floor, big Superman punch by the Horseman. And then here, watch this, behind German suplex. Couldn't lock the hands, though, on the waist lock on the bridge. And that allowed Varick to kick out. But Horseman would hit that forearm in the corner, go for another pin attempt, but Varick would kick out. And then watch this, big slingshot somersault senton. Thought that might be it. There is all that 400 pounds crashing down on Horseman. Varick would charge in, cannonballs him over. And then again thinking maybe he had the win. But Horseman again digging down deep. But then here Varick would counter, and then watch this. Double underhook high into the air, down on the top of the head with the brainbuster. And that would put the lights out for the 5th Horseman. Vince Varick, 2 in a row, with another win here as he defeats the 5th Horseman on Monday Madness. All right, here we go. Our next match is ready here on Monday Madness, as we've got Greybeard McSexypants taking on SPM. And Greybeard charges in, but oh, SPM counters, and now slamming Greybeard's head into the canvas. And then stomped to the head by SPM. These two sort of crossed paths last week, as SPM scheduled to take on Damian Achilles. Achilles decided he really just didn't want any part of the match, was going to leave, but Greybeard came out and forced Achilles into the ring for the match, but then Achilles would still go on to defeat SPM, and I think Greybeard was maybe hoping that SPM could take a chunk out of Damian Achilles and failed to get the job done. So now these two locking it up this week. Oh, drops him with a DDT, does Greybeard. Oh, driving that trapezius with the nerve hold. Oh, but SPM gets out, trips him down, and SPM now with the ground and pound. Greybeard trying to get back to his feet. It's a punch to the midsection. And now hoists SPM up onto the shoulders. But SPM with elbows to the head get loose. Sends him off on the Irish whip. Back elbow by SPM, and down goes Greybeard. SPM knee into the back with the rear chin lock, but Greybeard able to escape. And now both men collar and elbow tie up here. Who's going to get the advantage? Greybeard using that power to send SPM down, but SPM runs him over with a clothesline. Back the other way. Greybeard swings and misses, and a power slam by SPM. He hooks the leg. 2. No, Greybeard gets the shoulder up. SPM now trapping the arm of Greybeard. Stomping at the hand. Picking Greybeard back up. SPM. Look at the power. Crosses the legs and into the double knee breaker. SPM now goes for the cover. 1, 2, and Greybeard gets the shoulder up. Greybeard trying to make his way over to the corner, but SPM, catches a kick. He might have suckered him in there. Oh, Greybeard maybe looking for the choke slam, but SPM suplex, maybe looking for the suplex bomb, but Greybeard able to slip out and land on his feet. Oh no, got him up. We've seen this. The accordion torture rack. Oh, just Dan drops him into the face buster. Goes for the cover. 1, 2. SPM gets the shoulder up. Oh, I can't believe it after the real big damage to the back there. Greybeard now up into the military press. European uppercut. That may have put the lights out here. Greybeard dragging SPM away from the ropes. He goes for the cover. 1, 2, 3. He got him. Greybeard picking up the win. And he's heading out. But wait, there's Damian Achilles. Oh, and he's putting the boots to SPM. But wait, Greybeard back into the ring. And he's taking it to Achilles. Couple of punches, clothesline, and up over the top rope goes Achilles. And a stare down between Greybeard and SPM. But Greybeard picking up the win and taking out Achilles as well. Here we go, main event time on Monday Madness. Oh, Johnny Passion right out of the gate taking down Flynn. And we got a 6-man tag team match here. We didn't even get a chance to intro the guys here, as it's dashing Aidan Flynn teaming with Too Large to take on Johnny Passion and the EWA World Tag Team Champions Rock and Rumble, and Johnny with a version of the Texas Cloverleaf here. But Flynn able to kick him away, and Aidan Flynn and Too Large have been a thorn in the side of Johnny Passion over the course of the last month. Finally, they put the challenge out to Johnny, said, hey, meet us in the ring, 3-on-3, if you can find 2 partners. And who did Johnny Passion find but none other than the World Tag Team Champions Rock and Rumble to watch his back. Johnny with a senton off the middle rope, and he's really taking it to Aidan Flynn. But Flynn with a kick, catching him in the head. Flynn now, ducks underneath and then takes him down with a DDT. Johnny out to the ring, and Flynn tagged in Trey Starr. Kind of a blind tag there. Starr really wasn't paying attention, and now Johnny with a moonsault takes him down. He goes for the cover, hooks the leg, but Starr kicks out at 1. This all started when Flynn paid off Too Large to watch his back, and he was in a match with Johnny Passion, and Trey Starr came out of nowhere. Oh, just like he did with that springboard dropkick, and attacked Johnny. And then it just this whole sea change of attitude of Too Large. And they keep cashing the checks of Aidan Flynn to have his back. But Johnny flatliners Starr into the middle rope. Starr now, hits him with an enziguri, and you could just see just this pompous attitude out of Too Large, and they're just all about the money and all about dropping Johnny Passion on his head there with the DDT. But Johnny able to avoid the basement dropkick. He's really got to get over there and make a tag to one of the World Tag Team Champions. He takes down Starr, and there it is, tag to Kid Dynamic. Flynn gets the tag on the other side. Kid goes for a forearm. Flynn avoids and then takes him down with a sleeper slam. Flynn now picking Dynamic up, and Starr still in the ring. He's got to get out of there. Flynn with a snapmare. Basement dropkick to the head. Flynn now out to the apron. Setting up Kid Dynamic here. Springboard crossbody takes him down. Tag made now to Dax Winters. Winters now picking up Dynamic. Sends him into the corner. But Kid realized he was in a bad spot there. But a drop kick to the knee. That connected flush, and now Winters off the middle rope here. Just watching as Kid makes the tag to Mount Monadnock, and he just flattens Dax Winters. What a mistake there on the part of Dax Winters. But he took him down with an enziguri to the top moonsault, but Monadnock got out of the way, and then a drop kick sends him down, but Winters with a double up kick there. Maybe he wanted Mount Monadnock in there, but seems like a poor choice on his part. Monadnock using that weight. Winters with a clothesline. Doesn't phase the big mountain. Dax now unloading on him. Monadnock pushes him away. Again, Dax swinging those kicks. Forearm. I think he should have stuck with the kicks there. Monadnock now sends him off in the Irish Whip. No, reverse by Winters. Monadnock goes over the top to the apron. And a stun gun by Winters sends Monadnock to the floor. Now Dax going after Johnny Passion, and Kid Dynamic dropkick sends him down. Look at Dax Winters taking on everybody here. Runs in with a clothesline, but still can't take the mountain down. Monadnock now sends him off on the Irish Whip. And look at that, just using his body as a weapon. Sending Dax down and then slamming him face first into the mat. Monadnock with a stomp. Grabs onto the arm. No, stomp to the hand. Knee drop. 400 pounds crashing on the arm of Dax Winters. And now a running STO takes him down. Dax is in a real bad spot here. Monadnock with a camel clutch applied. Dax somehow able to break the grip. Slips out and trips Monadnock down. Catches him with a right hand. But Monadnock just shrugs him off again. Dax, though, with an Irish Whip. Clothesline finally takes Monadnock down, but Johnny from the outside caught him with a punch and really has him stunned against that corner. But Winters with a back elbow, able to create some separation, and now he's going to whip Mount Monadnock into his corner. But Monadnock with an elbow, able to avoid the double team there. But again, Winters puts him right back in, and now Aidan Flynn comes in off the tag. Winters holds open Monadnock for a right hand, and then, look at this wheelbarrow attempt. But Monadnock counters with a knee drop, and then just sits down 400 pounds across the chest. Monadnock goes for the cover. 2, but Dax comes in to save Flynn. Mount Monadnock now. Big headbutt sends Flynn down, and he makes the tag to Johnny Passion. Johnny comes in now. He wants a piece of Flynn again here. Armbar and wrenches the arm down to the mat. Johnny rolls him over. He's going to go for a cover. 1, 2. Flynn kicks out at 2. Oh, too large from the outside. And now Flynn with a jumping DDT to take advantage of it. But Johnny kips back up to his feet. Sends Flynn off on the Irish whip. Oh, catches him, trips him down. Oh, front kick. Roundhouse right to the chest. Flynn, though, trips Johnny down to the mat. Right hand by Flynn. Grabs him from behind. Oh, lifts him up. Cobra clutch into a side slam. And now Flynn over to his corner. Thought about making the tag, but then changed his mind. Johnny with a kick to the midsection. Flynn rolls away. Oh, but Johnny with a running tornado DDT. Flynn to the floor. Oh, Star catches Johnny with a forearm, and now Flynn back in. German suplex drops Johnny right on his head and shoulders. Basement dropkick, but Johnny able to avoid the contact. Johnny back to his feet. Dropkick to the side of the head. Too large, desperately looking for a tag here. Passion sends him to the corner. Tag made to Kid Dynamic. Johnny now scoops him up. Gutbuster. Kid Dynamic off the ropes. Knee to the side of the head. Kid now jumping elbow. And Flynn now really regretting not making the tag when he had the chance. And now Kid putting the focus on that arm. Kid Dynamic sends him to the corner. Tag made to Johnny Passion. Look out now here. Double super kick by Dynamic and Johnny. Oh, but Flynn took advantage as he was going towards the corner. Tags in Dax Winners, but Johnny avoids the drop kick. Oh, he's got him hooked up. Look out. Passion killer. Johnny goes for the cover. He's got the leg hooked. 1, 2, and oh, Dax got the shoulder up. I can't believe it. I thought Johnny had him for sure there. Johnny now picks him up. He's got to be mindful. He's over by that corner. It's not where he wants to be. Winters up and around and down into the DDT. Dax now picks Johnny up. He's going to send him over into the buckle. Johnny able to avoid him. Drop kick misses. Oh, Dax with the springboard, but Johnny able to duck it. Johnny now got a hold of Dax now. Brings him up against the ropes. Wraps that arm over the top rope. Oh, he went for the calf kick, but Winter is able to avoid it. Dax now bringing Johnny over into the corner, but Johnny fighting free with elbows to the midsection. Johnny now sends him off the ropes. Overhead belly-to-belly throw. Johnny follows it up with a kick to the back. He's going to send Dax into the corner. Kid catches him. Johnny makes the tag to Kid Dynamic. Kid now picks him up. Sends him over to the buckle again. Tag made to Mount Monadnock. Oh, here we go. Double super kick by the World Tag Team Champions. But again, Kid turned his back. So did Mount Monadnock, and the tag was made to Trey Starr. Starr. Oh, he gets put in the corner. Johnny clubs him from behind. Monadnock now. What's he thinking here? Turned his attention to Dax Winters for a second. Now he scoops up onto the shoulders. Shoulder breaker. Oh, Starr rolls the big man up into a pin. But Mount Monadnock kicks out. Starr now sends him over back to his corner. Tag made to Aidan Flynn. Big right hand to the midsection of Monadnock. Schoolboy here by Flynn. But Mount Monadnock is in the ropes. It's almost impossible for him not to be with his size from almost anywhere in the ring. Flynn goes for the cover. He's got his feet on the middle ropes, but the referee saw it and was not going to allow that to happen. Flynn, another jumping DDT. But Mount Monadnock gets right back up. Flynn, oh, look at this. Going for a pile driver, but no. Monadnock with a back body drop sends him down to the mat. Mount Monadnock sends him across the corner. Tag made here to Kid Dynamic. Uh-oh, look out, European uppercut. The Jag champs are looking for it. Kid up onto the shoulders, out to the center of the ring, and it's the landslide. Kid Dynamic goes for the cover, he hooks the leg, but Dax comes in to break it up. Kid now gonna go to the top turnbuckle. Trey tries to catch him. Double rotation moonsault. He just hit the scene stealer on Aidan Flynn too. And no, Flynn kicked out. Kid Dynamic giving Aidan Flynn a taste of his own medicine. And now Kid whips him into the buckle. Tag made back into Mount Monadnock. Here come the champs again. Double super kick. Monadnock now grabs onto the legs, stomp to the chest, putting all that 400 pounds of pressure right down on Aidan Flynn. Whip to the corner. Monadnock tags in Johnny Passion this time and sends Flynn face first into the boot of Johnny. Johnny gonna go to the top rope, could look for that top rope splash. He does, but Flynn moves out of the way. Flynn now catches a kick to the midsection by Johnny. Both men avoiding. Oh, Johnny with an enziguri. He's going to whip Flynn to the buckle. Oh, Flynn with a back elbow. Kick to the midsection by Flynn. Club to the back. Flynn now going to send him off on the Irish whip. Drops down. Leapfrogs back the other way. Hip tosses him over. Oh, cartwheel into the drop kick. Flynn's going to go for the cover. 1, 2. Oh, Mount Monadnock breaks up the pinfall. Flynn now picks Johnny up. Uh-oh, cinching him up. What's he got in mind here? Sit out powerbomb. Drives him down. Flynn now goes to the corner. He tags Trey Starr in. Starr setting him up. Drops the elbow on Johnny Passion. Oh, goes for a stomp, but Johnny moves out of the way. Kicks the leg. Goes for a knee lift, but Starr avoids. But Johnny catches him with a big right hand. Sets him up for a pump handle into a backbreaker. Johnny goes for the cover. 1, 2. No, only a 1. Starr somehow kicked out. And look at this. He's got Monadnock. Code red on the floor. Johnny now taking advantage of Starr. Oh, tornado DDT on the floor. And then takes him down with a Hurricane Rana. Johnny now sends Starr back into the ring. Johnny gets back inside. He's going to go for the cover. But Flynn immediately in to save the day. Johnny now sends Starr to the corner. Off the ropes, tag made to Mount Monadnock. He drops down. Big drop kick by the Big Mountain. Monadnock now yanks Trey Starr by the leg over back towards the corner. Monadnock now, gets the Irish whip reversed, but Monadnock counters. Uh-oh, look out. Here comes the Mountain. Oh, back elbow into the corner. Grabs onto the legs and just yanks Trey Starr out of that corner. And sits down onto Trey Starr. He goes for the cover. This should be all she wrote. 2. No! Starr kicked out again. I can't believe it. Off the ropes goes Monadnock. Big splash, but Starr got the knees up. And he takes him down with a clothesline. Starr now. Look out. Oh, twisting neck breaker variant into a slam there. Starr goes to the corner, tags in Dax Winners. Dax comes in, up and around, down into the DDT. Winners goes for the cover. 1, 2, no! Monadnock kicked out at 1. I can't believe it. Winters now looking for a scoop slam. What a stupid idea that was. Oh, but here we go. Back heel kick. Dax now reverse the Irish whip. Monadnock's got him in the corner. Oh, pulling on the arm. He's got to watch out though. He's got both of his opponents there. Monadnock with a kick to the midsection. Puts the boots to him. He goes across the ring. Makes the tag to Kid Dynamic. Kid now going after Winters. I'm surprised neither member of his team came in. Oh, slingshot leg drop as he was hanging across the bottom rope. But Star has him on the floor. Oh, had him in a gory position there, but Dynamic slips out. Blue Thunder Bomb on the floor on Trey Star. Winters coming out to help his partner. But now Kid laying the blows in. A big forearm takes Winters down, but oh, Dax hits him with a kick. Here we go, up and around again, and a DDT on the floor. Dax now driving those right hands into the face of Kid Dynamic. And look at that, Trey Star has not moved since that Blue Thunder Bomb on the outside. Dax gets Kid Dynamic in, Star finally getting back to his feet. Winters now clubs to the back, to the top rope, springboard moonsault. Dax now grabs onto the leg, has it trapped. Pulling on that foot and ankle, really putting the pressure on the knee of Kid Dynamic. Hopefully helping to ground him. That's what Dax might be thinking. Here we go. Look at this. Oh, inverted scoop slam. Winters now. Oh, gets caught by Kid with an inside cradle. 1, 2. No, Dax kicks out. Dynamic now picks him up. He's going to send him. No, Dax reverses it. Dax now going to go over to the corner. He tags in Aidan Flynn. And oh, Flynn walks right into a drop kick by Kid Dynamic. Kid now, getting the springs loaded. Standing 450. Kid Dynamic with a cover, but Winters in to break it up. Oh, look out. Oh, Kid. I don't know what he was going for there. Look for a rebound kick off the ropes there. I think he was anticipating that Flynn was going to be back to his feet. But now look at this. Has him up. Blue Thunder Bomb. Dynamic over to the corner. Makes the tag to Johnny Passion. Johnny now picks him up. Grabs onto Flynn. Has him hooked. Flatliners him down to the mat. Johnny gonna go to the top rope. Could he be thinking splash here? There it is. Oh, but again, Flynn able to avoid it. Flynn now hoists him up and just lets him fall down face first to the mat. Tag made to Dax Winters. Johnny back to his feet. He charges in. Both men kind of collide there. Winters now grabs him. Uranage slam. Winters hits that back heel kick. Johnny avoids him there. Firing away. Hits that back kick. Oh, look out. Rocker dropper by Winters. He pulls Johnny away from the ropes. And now Dax goes for the cover. But Kid Dynamic in to break it up. What's it going to take for one of these teams to pull out a victory? Winters sends him to the buckle. Johnny blocks. Hits a right hand. Charges in. Knee to the midsection. Crumples down Dax Winters. Dax avoids Johnny. Flips up and around again with that DDT. Dax now looking to follow up. Couple of kicks. Knife edge. Drop kick, but Johnny avoids it. Big left hand. Hurricane Rana takes down Dax. Johnny gonna go to the top. Looking for the splash maybe again. No, this time he's waiting for Dax to get up to his feet. Diving neck breaker takes him down. Tag made to Mount Monadnock. Oh, but Dax is able to kick him away. Dax now swing and miss with the kick. Mount Monadnock trips him down. Dax, though, has a hold of him. Has him up against the ropes. Forearms to the back. Doing the damage to the back of Mount Monadnock. Poison Rana takes the big man down. Oh, man, he spiked him right on his head. Winters now gets the Irish whip reversed. Monadnock lifts him up. Big side slam. He goes for the cover, but Star in to break it up. Oh, look at this. Monadnock grabs Flynn and power slams him down. Mount Monadnock gets the Irish whip reversed. Winters charges in. Oh, double boots to the face by Monadnock. Has him up into the fireman's carry. Brings him over to the corner and drops him face first on the top turnbuckle. Monadnock charges in. Oh, but Dax caught him with a kick. But Monadnock scoops him up and a power slam. Referee trying to get Aidan Flynn out of the ring. He hasn't moved since he got power slammed. Monadnock goes for the cover. 1, 2, and Flynn breaks it up. Monadnock might have been a victim of the fact that he got Flynn down. Wait, look at this. Dax, standing Spanish fly with Mount Monadnock. 1, 2, and Monadnock kicks out. I can't believe Winters actually was able to perform that move on the 400-plus pounder. Monadnock, though, catches him with a punch. Dax trying to stay away from him. Irish whip here by Monadnock. Whoa, launches him way into the air and he crashes to the mat. Mount Monadnock now sends Dax into the corner. Dax catches him with an elbow. Here we go, up and around again with that DDT. Winters really relying on that move a lot here today. Roundhouse kick to the head takes Monadnock down. Dax makes the tag to Trey Star. Star now comes in, picks Monadnock up, fires away with a couple of knife edges. Oh, look out! Code Red again! Star going to the top rope. He's a long way away. And I think he realized it. He's now going to pick Mount Monadnock instead. Send him into the corner. Tag made to Dax Winters. Oh, look out! No way, he gets him up. He's got him on the shoulders. The large crossbody by Too Large. Dax goes for the cover. But Johnny Passion in to break it up. I don't know how anyone's going to be able to get a pinfall with these 6 guys out here. Dax now. Reversal in the Irish whip. Monadnock going to retreat to his corner and make the tag to Kid Dynamic. Kid now coming in. Takes him. Oh, clothesline. Sandwiches him in the corner. But Dax catches Kid with a kick to the midsection. Here we go again with the Whirlybird DDT. Dax now trying to follow up here. Sends Kid Dynamic into the corner. Oh, Kid catches him with an elbow. Cutter by Kid. Takes down Dax. He makes the tag to Johnny Passion. Johnny now, what's he thinking? Springboard elbow. Oh, he landed it. That was some distance to cover. That took a little bit out of Johnny, though, too. Johnny picks Dax up. Scoops him up onto the shoulder. Across the knee with a shoulder breaker. Johnny, super kick, takes Dax down. Oh, but Dax looking for a dropped hold, but Johnny caught him. Spikes the knee into the mat. Johnny now, gets a right hand to the midsection by Dax. Dax sends him into the corner. He makes the tag to Trey Star. Uh-oh, they're going to go for it again. Roll reversal, but it's going to be the same. Large crossbody as Star connects. He goes to the cover. Referee there, but Mount Monadnock in to bring it up. Break it up, excuse me. Oh boy. Star makes the tag to Flynn. And here's how we started it off with Flynn and Johnny Passion. Super kick by Aidan Flynn. Oh, look at Flynn. He's really feeling it here. Just adding insult to injury, and the referee trying to get... What happened to Mount Monadnock? Why is he in the ring? And the referee calls for the bell. It's a disqualification.